God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we will tell everyone. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, He's the Savior of the world, Savior of the world. God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. God sent His Son, He's the Savior of the world, and now we can call Him friend. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, we will tell everyone. Jesus Savior, Jesus Savior, He's the Savior of the world, Savior of the world, Savior of the world.
Jesus was born in Bethlehem, in a region where the evil King Herod ruled. About the time of Jesus' birth, some wise men from the east arrived in Jerusalem, asking King Herod,
"Where is the newborn King of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose, and we have come to worship him."
King Herod was angered by what he heard. A king other than himself? In his own land? Herod called a meeting of the leading priests and teachers of religious law and asked,
"Where is the Messiah supposed to be born?"
"In Bethlehem, in Judea, for this is what the prophet wrote."
"You, Bethlehem, are one of the smallest towns in Judah, but from you will come one who will rule Israel for me. He comes from very old times, from days long ago."
Then King Herod called the wise men back in for a private meeting. He told the wise men,
"Go to Bethlehem and search carefully for the child. And when you find him, come back and tell me so that I can worship him too."
After listening to the king, the wise men left to follow the star. They arrived at the place where Jesus was, and going into the house, they found the promised child and his mother Mary. They gave him offerings of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and were so overjoyed at the fulfillment of God's promise, they bowed before Jesus and worshipped him. That night in a dream, the wise men were warned about returning to King Herod. He was plotting to kill Jesus. When they awoke, they departed and traveled back to their home country a different way.